I had a choice. I picked two pictures, and I love painting birds. That was an owl, but I don't know why I still picked a tiger. I still picked a tiger, and I've chalked it in with pencil, and I've chalked it in with a white chalk, Stabilo chalk, and it's a little bit dark in here, but what I'm trying to do is to do the light parts and the dark parts so I don't get mixed up. Because I tend to, when I'm concentrating, I forget to look at the reference picture for some reason. I don't know why. Probably because I'm bloody old. But I've got the white parts in white, and trying to do the white parts in white and the black parts in black, and then I'll put the rest of the colours in. But this one I'm going to do in pastel paints, and I've got a. Yeah, I still like that one. That's beautiful. If I can get anywhere near that, I'll be really chuffed. But anyway, I'm going to do the tiger first. And I've got a box of pastels. The box of pastel paints came, and they're. I'll just have to put my camera down so I can get it out. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to do an unboxing or anything or whatever, or tell you all about them because I don't know anything, but these are what I picked, and I do like Faber-Castell, and I think these were, I don't really tell you what they cost because if the wife sees this she might go mad, but they were less than 60 pastels anyway. They were less than a pound a pencil, and just less. I think £56 something I paid from eBay. I looked on eBay and then looked on the Amazon, and I haven't read anything yet. I tend not to read much at all really, but you get two boxes, and these are the white and the yellows and the oranges and the reds and the pinks, and then you get sort of the pinks, some more pinks and blues, and then sort of different coloured blues again, and then greens, and then you can pop one into the other lid, which is a good thing, and then you've got all your earth colours coming up, and they look white but they're not whites, they're sort of greys, and these are pinks, a couple of pinks again, so it's quite a lot of the pinks I want, and I like these because they're not going to, these are not going to mess my hands up and make a lot of mess in here and clog my computer up. I've got some other things, pastels, but they're the big ones, and I'm not going to use them. So that's what I'm going to use eventually when I do get around to it. And there's 60 pencils there. Yeah, 60 pencils. So I've had them a few days. I'm a bit loath to use them. I hate to get them dirty. But once I've got them dirty, you'll see this is a mud pile. This will turn into a mud pile like the rest of my kit does. But anyway, I'll stop there, and this is just the beginning, so it's quite dark in here and I can't really show you what I've drawn of that, but that's beautiful, that. I really like that. But I might draw that one in as well at the same time, and then the trouble is once I draw one in, I draw two in. I don't mind the drawing, it's not the drawing, it's the colouring in what I get wrong. But anyway, I don't know what to call this, Tiger 5 is it, or Tiger 6, I don't know how many I've done. But I'm just banging them out now, and they're not really good, so I'm going to spend a bit of time drawing this one in so I get everything really accurate. And yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'll stop there and I'll show you what's happening in the next little bit. And the other pictures are down there. I've just discarded them. I just haven't finished them. I just can't be bothered. 2 or 3 down there, and the last one I didn't even finish. It's in my drawer of no return. So this is my first pastel for a good 20 or 30 years anyway, maybe 40 years, maybe longer. I haven't done pastel for about 40 or 50 years maybe, I don't know. And there were blocks of chalk then, like chalky pastels. But oh, pastel isn't chalk, is it? Anyway, well, I'm much happier in this medium. I like pastels and I find it a lot easier. I know it rubs off and everything, you've got to be very, very careful. God knows how I'm going to fix it. I might just put it under glass, I'm not quite sure. If it's any good, that is. If it's not any good, I'll just put it in a bag. As you do. It is a Jaguar. I made a mistake on the last little part of the video. I put a tiger, but it's not a tiger, it's a video. Miles away. What's the matter with me? It's too early in the morning. I usually work best in the morning for some reason. I'm alright for a couple of hours and then I sort of die. But I sleep the rest of the day. It's terrible, this retirement. You never get a day off. Yeah, anyway, I've done it on... that's as far as I've got. It's very dark in here at the moment. That's as much as I've done. I can work quite happily in this, so I'm quite happy with this. Apart from smaller objects, my eyes are no good. I can't do the eyes very well. You know, I'm just doing the nose. Once I get them out of the way, I'll feel a lot happier. And that's the Jaguar. Picture I'm taking it from. And yeah, the paper I'm using is Dealers. It's an assorted colour pad, and it's 15 by 10, 15 inches by 10 inches, and it's called Canford Kingfisher, made in the UK. And there's 40 sheets of it originally, and there's 4 sheets per colour. So I've got black. I haven't done black yet, but and there's like a red, magenta if you want to call it magenta, and a green and a pink and a blue and a yellow and sort of a grey and a brown. I'm using the brown. What I have found is that a couple of the sheets have got like a striation in them. I don't know if you can see this in there. You can just see it, which I'm not too happy about. The quality control doesn't seem to be all that good. Anyway, the paper is 150 GSM, so it's not too bad. I think 150 GSM is about what, £120, is it, or something like that? I'm not quite sure. I can't help Americans with their poundage. I don't work in poundage. I work in GSM. And if it hasn't got it on there, I can't tell you what it is. But anyway, it's that's the paper I'm using. But I suppose any paper would be as good. I do try and work from a picture on the screen, but I can't work with them. I've got to, my reference has got to be quite close to me, and even then I forget to use it. And I was watching one of the girls. She's very, very clever, and she gives advice. She gives like critiques. I don't know what they call her, but she's only young. She's only young, but ah, God, she's good. And she showed this guy. I was going to send her one of mine in, but I don't think I will because I'm too embarrassed because she pulled me to pieces. So I'm not going to bother. Yeah, I'll wait till I get reasonable, till I feel good. I don't feel good at the moment. But anyway, that's as far as I've done. I've gone into 4 minutes. I'm quite pleased with myself at the moment. I don't know what I'll be pleased in the next go that I show you, whether I'm too happy or not. But Anyway, that's the Jaguar, and that's what I'm doing, and I'm stopping for the minute, and I'll come back later on and do a little bit more. Well, I got a little bit further on. I'm a lot happier in this medium. I thought I might be. I'm a person that likes to do things quickly. I don't like things that take days and days. I knew there was something wrong with the pencils. Oh, these are pastel pencils. The only thing I forgot to remember was that you need loads and loads and loads of pencils, and I've used most of the box already. You need all the colours, and I haven't started yet, so I'm actually going to use a lot more. They're going to be added to that. Where before I used maybe half a dozen. I've used 15 so far, and I haven't even started. But the outcome of this one is it feels a lot better. I'm mixing and matching. I'm using pens, pencils, pastels, watercolours, using everything. I don't care. So I don't know what to call this picture. It's mainly pastel. It will be mainly pastel. And it is a Jaguar, if anybody's interested. Anyway, I'll stop there. That's me a couple of minutes over, and this is it's took me a lot less time as well to do this. It's because I want to do it, that's why. That's the thing, I think. They aren't quite the same as the one above. But then again, I haven't got all the colours in. I'm not sure whether I put dark colours down with pastels first and then light colours, or light colours and then dark. It's not translucent, is it? So I must be putting dark down first. I've done it wrong. Yeah, I'm still learning. Anyway, I'll call that quits. And I think this is the start of a happy medium, a happy journey with pastels, pastel paints, pastel pencils I should say. So yeah, pastel pencils. I'll stop there anyway. Yeah, I'm happier with this. And I'm going to put a background in on this, because backgrounds are easy to do with pastel. And it's easy. I'll cover that background up and do it something like that, akin to that. Yeah. A long way to go yet, but I don't feel as thingy about this one as I did the others. I don't feel as hurried or as worked up or whatever I felt before, I don't know. Anyway, I'll stop there. This is a happier medium for me. Well, a little bit more. I think I should have coloured this in with the colours before I started putting the whites and things on. I really don't know what I'm doing at the moment. Trying to get a bit of light on the subject. Can't move too far back. Yeah, I'm on a bit of an angle here. Because of the dust and everything. The dust is supposed to drop. Apparently, you're supposed to paint this way so the dust can drop down. But I haven't had any dust. I've just been in there and there's nothing. Hardly anything from these pencils. The only thing I am a bit miffed about is when I go looking for a coloured pencil, the ends they all look the same. You can hardly tell the difference depending what light you've got, unless you're very young. The polychrome pencils, they're polychrome. They're coloured all the way up. I wish these were. I suppose they're doing it to save money. I don't know. But I've got to check with both ends. It takes a while, or I've got to check with a number, which is rather irritating. And when you've got 60 pencils, unless it's a 101, which is, and a 199, which is black, and 101, which is white, the rest of them you tend to forget unless you're using them all the time, constantly. So I've got my pencils stuck in a little drum there, what I've been using, and these are what I'm using at the moment to keep them separate. And yeah, it is a big drawback, that, actually, the pencils not being coloured all the way up, so you can just pick a pencil up, especially when you're in a hurry, and especially when there's so many colours so close together. They've got different ends on them, but when you look at the tops it's hardly noticeable. Look at the differences in colour there, and then when you go to the top, you can hardly see. That's why you need. Oh, anyway, I'm just moaning. I like a good moan. It's good for my constitution. Anyway, I shall stop there. That's as far as I've got. I can get a lot more business into these pastels than I can with the others. And my sight's not really good at the moment, and the light's not good in here. I've got such a small window, but I'm not complaining. It's a place I can come and do bits and pieces. Yeah, okay, I'll stop there, and that's another couple of minutes I've shown you, and then the next minute I'll show you. I should be nearly finished on the next one. A little bit more. I'm a bit disappointed with the whites. I can't get the whites white. I don't know why. I've tried all sorts. Maybe I'm not dark enough underneath. I don't know. I've got to build up on a lot of the colours, but it's going to take time. It's not going to be quick. And trouble is with me, I'm thinking about drawing the next picture. I'm on the next one already. I get so far and then I've finished. They do say the hardest part is knowing when to finish. I don't have any trouble with that at all. I want to finish after I put the first stroke on. But yeah, I've just done the ears, and I'm just applying a bit of colour to the body. Do that a bit of time, work from one end and go at the other. Yeah, it's a lot whiter. White's a lot whiter. I don't know whether I should go on a black background or not. I don't know. I don't know what it is about these whites. I've never been successful with whites. Anyway, I'll oh, I just pressed the zoom there by accident. Yeah, I'll stop there anyway, and we'll see. I find some bits easy, and the body is putting on large areas of pastel I'm not happy with. I'm doing something wrong. I need help somewhere. Anyway, I'll stop there, and I've been on with this 2 days now, and I've hardly done anything. I should have finished it. I see them girls do it. They do it in 4 hours, 3 hours, 2.5 hours, 1 hour. Anyway, I'll stop there, and I'll add it onto the last little bit I did. And, this might be my last one I post. I'm not sure. Anyway, we'll see.